Genghis Khan forged the largest connected empire in human history, leaving a brutal legacy written in deep blood and ash. From the harsh steppes of Asia, a brilliant warrior united nomadic tribes to absolutely conquer the entire ancient world. Welcome to History Now Studios. We explore brilliant, original fantasy myths, but today we examine the facts of real war. Before becoming the Great Khan, he was Temujin, a brave adult outcast surviving by sheer willpower and absolute violence. He entirely rejected ancient aristocratic rules, choosing to promote his most loyal generals based on merit and raw skill. This revolutionary concept transformed a chaotic group of rival clans into an unstoppable and fiercely loyal combat force. The absolute core of his terrifying army was the Mongol horseman, a master of speed and lethal precision in dark battles. They rode extremely tough, small horses that could survive the freezing winters and endure massive journeys without rest. Each adult warrior traveled with multiple horses, swapping them continuously to maintain a relentless and terrifying pace. Their primary weapon was the composite bow, a masterpiece of ancient engineering made from animal horn, wood, and sinews. It required immense physical strength to pull, but it could easily pierce through heavy metal armor from a huge distance. The skilled Mongol warriors perfected the art of shooting deadly arrows, while their horses had all four hooves in the air. This gave them a beautifully smooth platform, allowing them to strike their enemies with absolutely devastating precision. But Genghis Khan was not just a warlord. He was a brilliant psychological tactician who used pure terror as a dark weapon. If a city surrendered immediately, the citizens were mostly spared and integrated into his rapidly expanding vast empire. But if they resisted, the Mongols would slaughter the entire adult population, leaving massive pyramids of severed heads. This horrifying strategy ensured that word of their absolute brutality spread, causing many kings to surrender in terror. One of his most famous tactical maneuvers was the feigned retreat, a deceptive strategy that destroyed countless armies. His fierce warriors would pretend to flee in absolute panic, drawing those arrogant enemy forces out of their formations. Once the enemy army was completely stretched out and exhausted, the Mongols would turn around and slaughter them entirely. When Genghis Khan faced the towering walls of massive Chinese cities, he quickly realized his nomadic cavalry could not enter. Instead of retreating, he captured enemy engineers and forced them to construct massive, devastating siege weapons there. They built gigantic trebuchets to smash those thick stone walls, turning the enemy's own advanced technology against them. To communicate rapidly across his vast empire, Genghis established the Yam, a massive system of fast relay stations then. This ancient Pony Express allowed vital military intelligence to travel hundreds of miles in just a single day and night. He also effectively weaponized trade, protecting the Silk Road to ensure incredible wealth flowed directly into his camp. The Mongol Empire was incredibly diverse, allowing freedom of religion as long as the citizens remained absolutely loyal. His brutal forces would intentionally divert massive rivers to flood heavily fortified cities that refused to open gates. They used burning arrows and primitive explosive charges, creating unimaginable chaos among the terrified defenders then. Unlike European kings who led from the front, Genghis commanded from the back, using distinct flags to direct his armies. This brilliant approach gave him a complete view of the fierce battlefield, allowing rapid adjustments to his master plan. During the brutal invasion of the Khwarezmian Empire, he proved that absolutely no king could insult the Mongols and live. The arrogant sultan had foolishly executed Mongol trade envoys, sparking a devastating war that erased his entire empire. Genghis wiped cities from the map, destroying complex ancient irrigation systems to ensure they could never rebuild them. His vast conquests fundamentally reshaped the demographics and the political borders of both Asia and Eastern Europe. By his late years, the Great Khan ruled over a massive territory, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea now. In the year 1227, the legendary warlord finally died, taking his ultimate secrets to a dark, hidden grave. According to myth, the loyal soldiers who buried him killed everyone they met on the way back to keep his grave a secret. Then 1,000 horses were driven over his burial site to completely erase any remaining trace of his resting place now. To this very day, the exact location of his royal tomb remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ancient past. The Mongol Empire continued to expand under his fierce descendants, eventually forming the absolutely grand Yuan dynasty. History views him as both a visionary leader and a ruthless monster who brought total devastation to the medieval world. At History Now Studios, we explore these dark shadows to deeply understand the raw, brutal truth behind legendary empires. Genghis Khan proved that absolute discipline and brilliant strategy could conquer the most heavily defended ancient walls. He was the storm that reshaped the world forever, leaving an incredible legacy of both unity and absolute total dark ruin.